Hi Gemini, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation as to what happened, who left whom and why. In the second spread, we'll see the advice for that situation. And in spread number 3, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the situation, Gemini. We have Judgment, clarified by the Queen of Cups. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Moon, clarified by the Six of Swords. And we have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This will most likely apply to you, Gemini, if you were seeing a new person, but their ex came back and your person went back to their ex. That's how I see this. I did not even need to clarify to see this, but I'm glad I did, because Judgment is clarified by the Queen of Cups, so it could have been a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but the Queen of Cups could have simply been a love interest. Since they're clarifying Judgment, this is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And your person just couldn't resist it because their ex presented them with the Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity, commitment, long-term, right? The Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is very similar to the Ace of Pentacles. Perhaps they gave them something, right? The Page of Pentacles could have been tickets to a show, but it could have been the key to their apartment, a key to their house or something. Right, then they went back. We got the Moon clarified by the Six of Swords. The Moon could have been a Pisces. This Queen of Cups was, or your person could have been a Pisces. But the Moon is a card of a secret, right? So perhaps this person left in the middle of the night, or they secretly met this person and their ex talked them into going back to them, right? So the Six of Swords, this is them basically moving on from you, Gemini. So that's the only way I can explain this. Gemini, for you, and it's a very straightforward spread. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice for you, Gemini, for the situation we saw in the first spread. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups. We have the Fool, the Lovers, and Death on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Aries, Scorpio, perhaps another Gemini. But in general, what I see here, the universe tells you, let it go and move on. That, I could have told you that without this spread right here. But if you're still kind of sitting there and grieving that they went back to their ex, it's time for you to let it go, right? It's time for you to let it go. It's done. It's just done, Gemini, all right? Death on the bottom of the deck could have been a Scorpio, but death is a card of an ending, but at the same time, it's also a card of transformation. So I think your life is about to transform for the better. We do have the Five of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups, right? The Five of Cups is a card of grief, and I think this is you grieving. The Eight of Cups is a card of somebody leaving in this particular situation. But here comes the Fool and the Lovers, right? The Fool could be an Aries who is coming towards you, right? But at the same time, the Fool is a card of liberation. So I think this is just a very straightforward message from the universe for you to, it's a suggestion for you to let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but it's the advice spread. The Lovers right next to the deck, that's you, Gemini. That's your major arcana card. And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, right? That means you're calling the shots moving forward. I'm not going to spend any more time on this spread. I think we've covered it all. Let's move on. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's the third spread, Gemini. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. Say a couple of weeks. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Chariot. Then we have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Cancer. Definitely, it does feel like a fire sign. Yep. So here's what's going to happen. Somebody is going to reach out to you and offer you to go somewhere. Literally go somewhere, Gemini. And it could be the person who is reaching out to you, whom you'll be moving forward with, or it could be somebody else. Somebody you'll meet at that destination or while you're on the road. I do see the Emperor, right? Clarifying the Ace of Wands, so I assume that would be the person. You're either going somewhere with or meeting somewhere while you're on the road or while you're at your destination. But we do start with the Five of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Wands. The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody who feels sad, somebody who feels left out in the cold, and perhaps that's the way you're feeling right now after what happened with the previous situation, or you're just feeling lonely, right? So here comes the Page of Wands, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands is an invitation, okay? And again, I don't know if this is going to be the Emperor who is inviting you, or a friend or a family member who is inviting you to go somewhere. So speaking of going somewhere, we do have the Eight of Wands clarified by the Chariot, right? Those two are the two fastest cards in the deck. One of them is the fastest minor arcana card, the other one is the fastest major arcana card. The Knight of Swords is also a pretty speedy card, but those two are really fast. So I assume you are invited to go somewhere. And it could be within the same city, but it could be someplace long distance, right? The Eight of Wands sometimes is a card of like flying, right? Getting on a plane and flying. But again, I do see you traveling somewhere. Right, the Eight of Wands is also the Cupid's arrows card. The Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of, it's a card of triumph. It's a card of feeling good. It's a card of victory, success, that type of a deal. The next card that came out is the Ace of Wands, clarified by the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. I clarified the Ace of Wands twice, because the Ace of Wands, to be honest with you, could be like an iffy energy. There is nothing wrong with the Ace of Wands, but it is a very passionate ace. Right, a very passionate ace. However, if you are dealing with a fire sign, then most likely it's simply a new beginning with a fire sign. All right, and yes, the Ace of Wands is clarified by the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Sun. All those three are fire sign indicators. All right, but let's focus on the Emperor. All right, the Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor often comes through as the future husband or future spouse, future significant other figure. The Emperor is large and in charge. The Emperor most definitely knows what he or she wants. Definitely. Right? This is not going to be somebody who will say, oh, let's just play it by ear and see what happens. No. This person will offer you a serious relationship right away, because the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, another travel card, by the way, but at the same time it is a start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. It is a major arcana card. Could be a Sagittarius or young, but the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, serious cycle starting. Things are about to turn around for you. With the Five of Pentacles, the first card that came out, this is you feeling sad. You're not going to be feeling sad with the Wheel of Fortune and the remaining cards. Speaking of not feeling sad, the Sun on the bottom of the deck could be a Leo you're dealing with, but it's the happiest card in the deck. So what a difference from the Five of Pentacles to the Sun. With the Sun card, we always feel loving, lovely. We always feel cherished. We always feel on top of the world. It really is the happiest card in the deck. All right, so yes, you've got an invitation coming your way, Gemini, and things will change. When you're invited to go somewhere, I suggest you do go, because that launches this amazing new happy chapter of your life. All right, Gemini, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing the rest of October.